Hi, hello, namaste, namaskara, namaskaram, vanakkam. I am Nima Narayanan Nair. Welcome back to the Consultation Room. At Mantras, we always say real beauty is not created on the surface, it is built from within. Today, we are having a very powerful conversation because we are living in a time where hair fall is becoming normal, acne is starting at 12, periods are irregular at 18, and weight gain is happening despite dieting. We keep treating symptoms, but we rarely correct the system. So today, we are talking about how nutrition, internal correction, and aesthetic treatments together can reprogram the body. Joining us today is the founder and lead nutrition expert from Fitly India, Nadiya Karunanithi. Fitly India, a trusted clinical nutrition practice based in Bengaluru, focused on women health, fertility, PCOS, weight management, and lifestyle correction through evidence-based nutrition. With a strong following and proven success in real-life transformations, she's here to unpack how internal corrections, diet, and aesthetic integration can truly elevate wellness outcomes.
Hi, Nima. Thank you so much for having me today on the podcast.
So, Nadiya, let's start with hair because this is what brings most people to Mantras. People are doing PRP, they're doing GFC, they're investing in treatments, but they're still losing hair. Why?
Because PRP and GFC, they only stimulate the hair follicles, but nutrition determines the quality of blood that feed those follicles. If the blood is inflamed, it is nutrient poor or insulin spiked, the treatment may not lead the desired results.
So you mean to say PRP need to be supported by right nutrition?
Exactly, because PRP works on follicles and nutrition works on blood that nourishes them. So without protein, iron, B12, zinc, and healthy fats, hair cannot regenerate.
We also have been seeing a lot of hair thinning in college students now.
Yes, so blame the canteen diet, high sugar, processed oil, crash diets, stress, and sleep deprivation. They are shrinking follicles faster than genetics could ever do. So this is basically not a genetic problem. It is a metabolic and lifestyle problem. So what they have to do, especially kids in college, their diet has to be well balanced. It has to have good amount of protein. Most kids don't know how much protein they should have per day according to their body. So good amount of protein. Their vitamin D levels have to be checked, and if it is deficient, they should be taking supplementation for that. They should have a physically active lifestyle. They should definitely work out, do some exercises, sleep early so that it supports their hair health and their overall well-being as well.
Receding hairlines are also becoming a common problem in young adults. Why do you think this happens?
Right. So receding hairline is a problem. What we are seeing in young adults very early now is because of their lifestyle, because of their stress levels, and because of poor nutrition. Testosterone in men is generally present, but when there is stress, when there are bad lifestyle habits, and when there's poor nutrition, it gets activated to DHT, and DHT shrinks follicles faster. So that is why we could see receding hairline in our fathers very late compared to what we are seeing now. So along with aesthetic treatments, if we combine having a good diet and lifestyle, it will definitely amplify success.
So you're saying a combination of diet and aesthetic procedure can end up giving a very good result.
Exactly.
Now let's talk about skin for a moment. Acne, pigmentation, dullness, uneven texture, they all look like different concerns on the surface. But are they really coming from different places?
Most of the time, they're connected. Skin reflects what's happening internally, especially with digestion, liver function, hormones, and inflammation levels. So when the gut is under stress or liver is overloaded, the body looks for alternate ways to release that imbalance, and the skin often becomes the outlet.
Okay, that makes so much sense. At Mantras, we see many people coming in for acne treatments, pigmentation correction, glow therapies, or anti-aging procedures. So how does internal health influence the result of these aesthetic treatments?
Aesthetic procedures like medical peels, lasers, acne treatments, skin boosters, PRP, and pigmentation therapies, they work beautifully on the skin layer. What nutrition does is it supports those results from within. When digestion is balanced, inflammation is reduced, and liver is functioning efficiently, the skin heals faster, holds results longer, and responds better to treatments.
Nice. So it's really about enhancing the outcome, not replacing the treatment.
Exactly. Think of it as teamwork. The procedures at Mantras address the skin externally, targeting pigmentation, active acne, scars, texture, and aging. Nutrition supports collagen production, hormone balance, hydration, and cellular repair, which helps the skin maintain and amplify results over time.
That's such an important distinction. So, for someone undergoing aesthetic treatments, what kind of nutritional support makes the biggest difference?
Simple, personalized changes, anti-inflammatory foods, gut-friendly meals, adequate protein, hydration, and micronutrients that support skin repair. This helps reduce breakouts, improves glow, and supports recovery post-procedure. So when nutrition and aesthetics work together, results feel more complete and sustainable.
This is exactly what Mantra stands for. Not just visible results, but long-term skin health. Nadiya, we are seeing lifestyle-related health concerns much earlier than before. Things like weight gain, hormonal imbalance, acne, and hair fall are showing up in teenagers and young adults. Why is this happening so early?
A lot of it comes down to how modern lifestyles affect the body. Highly processed food, long screen hours, irregular sleep, constant stress. It starts impacting insulin response and hormone balance very early on.
Right. So this shows up not only just internally, but visibly as well.
Exactly. We now see PCOS related weight gain, persistent acne, pigmentation, and early hair fall in people in their late teens and early 20s. These concerns were once common much later in life.
Yes, at Mantras, many of these individuals come in looking for solutions, sometimes for skin, sometimes for hair, sometimes for weight loss management.
Exactly. That's where an integrated approach works best. For example, when someone has hormonal weight gain, nutritional correction supports insulin balance, while body contouring and non-invasive fat reduction treatments can help the body respond more effectively.
Yeah, and we see a similar pattern with hair concerns as well.
Yes, so early hair fall often responds well to treatments like PRP or GFC therapy, especially when nutrition supports protein intake, iron levels, gut health, and stress regulation. Together, they help strengthen follicles and improve overall hair quality.
So, what about skin issues like acne, pigmentation, which are very common in this age group?
Medical peels, laser treatments, and acne management protocols help correct the skin externally, but at the same time, nutrition works internally to reduce inflammation, supports hormone balance, and improve healing. So the skin stays clearer and calmer over time.
So, these procedures are not isolated solutions, they are a part of larger plan.
Exactly. Early, gentle aesthetic interventions combined with nutrition and lifestyle guidance help prevent small imbalances from becoming long-term concerns. It's about supporting the body while it's still adaptable.
Which really changes how we look at health and aesthetics today.
Yes, when nutrition, movement, and targeted treatments work together early, the body doesn't have to overcompensate later. The goal is balance, resilience, and sustainable results.
And that's the Mantras approach, combining nutrition, lifestyle care, and medical aesthetics to support the body early and holistically. So, coming to mommy makeovers, procedures like tummy tucks, breast lifts, and body contourings are becoming more common. They are transformative surgeries, and for many women, it's deeply empowering. But surgery is also a major psychological event. So, where does nutrition fit into the recovery journey?
Nutrition plays a crucial supporting role. Surgery initiates the transformation, and nutrition supports how the body heals, adapts, and maintains those results. Think of it as a recovery optimization.
So we see women opting for procedures like tummy tucks, liposuction, breast lifts, and mommy makeover combinations. These surgeries reshape the body, but healing is where the final outcome really settles in.
Exactly. After surgery, the body needs specific building blocks to repair tissues, reduce inflammation, and support skin and muscle recovery. High quality protein supports wound healing and tissue strength, while micronutrients like zinc, iron, vitamin C, and healthy fats support collagen formation and scar quality.
Yeah, so nutrition doesn't replace surgery, it protects and enhances it, right?
Yes. When nutrition is aligned post surgery, swelling reduces more smoothly, energy levels recover faster, and the body adapts better to its new structure. This helps women feel stronger, more confident, and more stable in their results as the months go by.
So we often talk about surgery as an investment financially and emotionally.
Absolutely. When someone chooses to invest in a surgical procedure, supporting that choice with the right nutrition is part of respecting that investment. Personalized nutrition helps the body sustain results, support long-term skin quality, and maintain muscle tone and metabolism after surgery.
Which is why recovery planning is just as important as surgery planning.
Yes, at Mantras, when surgery and nutrition work together, recovery feels more supported, outcomes feel more complete, and women feel cared for beyond the operation theatre.
Yeah, actually, that's the mantra's philosophy. Not just transformation through surgery, but long term strength through integrated care, diet, aesthetics, and wellness. Okay, let's go for a quick rapid fire.
Sure.
Best food for hair growth?
Eggs, chicken,
One food for healthy skin?
guava,
Good breakfast for hormonal balance?
idli sambar with eggs or nuts,
Best food after hair treatment for like PRP?
protein, anything like paneer or chicken,
One food that helps wound healing after surgery?
berries,
Best drink on the day of laser treatment?
tender coconut,
One food for support body contouring treatments?
protein, anything in protein,
Healthy evening snack?
nuts,
One ingredient that reduces inflammation?
turmeric and pepper,
Food that helps reduce hair fall?
iron-rich foods like organ meats or moringa,
One food that supports skin after peels or boosters?
berries,
One simple food that supports gut health?
curd,
Nutrition and mantras treatments work best when done?
definitely.
Simple choices, better healing, lasting results, the mantras approach. Thank you, Nadiya, for such an insightful conversation.
Thank you so much, Nima. It was a pleasure being in the show.
At Mantras, we don't sell treatments. We build transformations. When nutrition, lifestyle, and aesthetics align, your body stops fighting and you start healing. If you are tired of temporary fixes, our team is here to guide you. Thank you for listening.